Ja, und ich bin's wieder, Kesuna Haram, hier mit meinem Let's Play von Ace Attorney Investigations Prosecutor Path. Und wir haben jetzt ein bisschen mehr herausgefunden über den Tathergang. Haben unter anderem auch die scheinbare Waffe gefunden, mit dem der Präsident angegriffen wurde. Mit Laserpointer ist das sogar anvisiert und wir haben Kay getroffen, die uns ein paar Fotos hinterlassen hat. Und ich denke mal, wir schauen uns die Sachen davor an. Das Foto beim... dieses da. Where can the light from the laser pointer be seen? Lass mal sehen. Oh, da! Hinter Paynes Rücken. Ich denke mal, dass das Payne ist. Der sieht das so aus. I found it. What? Look just in front of this person in the red hood. Ah, there! Yes, that's probably the light from the laser pointer. Then that red hooded person would be the assassin. We did it! It's all thanks to me, right? Right. As expected, the great thief has stolen the truth. Perhaps the criminal can also be seen in the other photos. Let me examine these photos one more time. Okay, sehr schön. Also den Moment des Geschehens haben wir uns ja angeguckt, aber jetzt will ich auch mir danach ansehen. Found him! Ah, there! The red-hooded assassin. It looks like they're escaping in a panic, sir. No shit. We can see the direction they ran in. Ah! The samurai dog banner! Right. The assassin escaped towards the right side of the audience area. Detective Gumshoe. Got it, sir! We'll investigate the right side of the audience area. I'm counting on you. Hey, ich will die Musik weiter genießen, die war cool. The red-hooded assassin. Since the park was sealed off, there's nowhere they could run to. If we follow their trail, we'll definitely catch them. Now then, let's continue with the investigation. We'll definitely find some trace of the assassin. Yo, dann lass doch mal loslegen. Nee, 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 nee. Was haben wir denn da? Ach, den Regenschirm kann ich nicht anklicken. Oh, I know. There are toy rifles lined up neatly on the top of the counter. Oh, it's a shooting booth, sir. I hate soap break, but I'm actually pretty good at these. I thought you said you weren't good with guns. It's not that I'm not good with them. I just don't like guns, sir. Normally, that's what you would call not being good with guns. Ach, es ist Gumshoe, der darf das. Ich habe was gefunden! Aber zuerst gucke ich mir ja das mal an. Das ist... It's a red button, sir. Could this be? Ein roter Knopf, wie schön. This could be related to the person in the red hood. Und... Tada, was haben wir denn da? There's something red down there. Detective Gumshoe, please check underneath the footstool. Something stuck down here. Let's see. It is a red raincoat. Could this be... The assassins! It appears that he got rid of this raincoat before he ran away. Okay, gut zu wissen. So, dann lass doch mal gucken. The left sleeve. There doesn't appear to be anything out of place. It's not turned inside out and the button is still tight in place. Even though it was thrown away, it looks a bit too clean. Wenn man von spricht, the sleeve, it's inside out. It's also missing a button. No shit! Dann wollen wir doch mal sehen. Gibt's denn sonst noch irgendetwas, was ich hier noch übersehen habe? Es ist jetzt auch nur der Stand. Na gut. Dann, ich gehe mal ein bisschen zur Logik über. Es wird auch, glaube ich, wieder Zeit. Und verbinden wir mal den roten Knopf damit. Success! It looks like the fallen button came from the raincoat. It probably fell off when the assassin took off the raincoat. If you look closely, you can see that the right sleeve is inside out, sir. It appears they took it off in a hurry. The button was probably torn off. After shooting the president, the assassin disposed of the gun and the back in the garbage bin. Then, during the panic, they moved from the left to the right side of the audience area. The bullet's trajectory led us to suspect someone who was on the left side of the audience area. The assassin then took off the raincoat and hid it under the stand. The assassin was in a hurry to remove the raincoat. That's why there are signs that the right sleeve was hastily removed. It also explains why the button was torn off. If that's the case, why is the left sleeve not in the same state? Oh, that sleeve isn't inside out! On the contrary, the button is still tightly fixed. What do you mean, sir? To find the answer, we must examine this raincoat in detail. Okay, dann lass doch mal gucken. Es sieht so ekelhaft platt aus. Bah! Was haben wir denn sonst? Oh, hier kann ich untersuchen. I'd like to investigate the site of this raincoat. Detective Gumshoe. Got it! Ach, was haben wir denn da? Das sieht doch... This is a bloodstain. Yeah! Judging by the location, this is most likely the assassin's own blood. So we're looking for someone who's injured, sir? Not just any injury, detective. An injury on their left arm. What do you mean, sir? The criminal was in a hurry to take off their coat. That's why the right sleeve is inside out. On the other hand, the left sleeve remained unchanged. How did this difference arise? Quite simply, the assassin couldn't get his arm through the left sleeve. If you think of it like that, it all starts to add up. Furthermore, a bloodstain was found on the left side of the raincoat. I see! He couldn't get his injured arm to fit through the sleeve! Yes, indeed. I'd say the possibility is quite high. Sehr schön! It's all coming together. Investigation complete. Und ich krieg meine Health zurück. Wie schön! Detective Gumshoe, I want you to pull our assassin out of the crowd. Roger that, sir! Someone with an injured left arm, right? You must have a good head on her shoulder if you did see through me, Mr. Prosecutor. Finding the assassin with only that much evidence shouldn't be a problem at all. That's our Edgeworth! With everyone in the park sealed in, the assassin should still be within the crowd. I'm counting on you, Detective Gumshoe. Okay. Und es ist Zeit vergangen. 25. März, 3:27 Uhr, Gold Lake Park. Audience Area. Was Mr. Edgeworth, we found a suspicious person in that condition, sir.
That's gotta be the assassin!
Okay, we haven't proven that this person is the assassin yet. For now, this is just a person of interest. Don't jump to conclusions.
Got it! I'll control myself.
There's no doubt that this is the guy who targeted the president, sir. It takes a daring person to target someone's life in front of an audience. Detective, bring him here. Courteously. Yes, sir! Hey, you guys, bring him here! Dich kennen wir doch. He's not carrying an umbrella, and his left arm is bandaged. Kennen wir ihn nicht als Justice for All? Genauso wie dieses Lied. You there! State your name! My name is John Doe. John Doe. That's an unusual name. Vor allem, John Doe ist quasi, habe ich nach einer Zeit herausgefunden. Ja, soll ich sagen. Man könnte sagen, dass die englische Fassung von Hans Hase. Zumindest wenn ich Snake Eater glauben will. Snake Eater hat mich noch nie belogen. That is correct. This man, have I seen him somewhere before? Prosecutor Edgeworth. You know my name? Yes, I have been observing your investigation. May I ask why you have called me here? We are searching for the assassin who attempted to murder the president. Do you recognize this red raincoat? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid I don't know. I believe that this raincoat belongs to the assassin. Oh my, that's terrible indeed. Der ist so verdächtig, vor allem wie er mit diesem Eis spielt. Leute mit einem Eis und Monokel. Verdächtig. This person should also have a severe injury on the left side of their body. Precisely like yours. I have no relation to this.
You stare down! Mano mano! It's like they're firing laser beams out of their eyes! So, what happens next?
Obviously a confrontation, pal. A battle of wits between two gentlemen. Should I hear his explanation? Wir können jetzt wirklich theoretisch hier uns nochmal anhören, wie man jetzt Kreuzverhöre in diesem Spiel ausführt, aber wir sind Veteranen. Wir brauchen das nicht. Detective Gumshoe, how long do you plan on talking with a civilian? Oh, sorry about that, sir.
What? Hey, that's mean! At least let me learn something!
Egal, los geht's! I understand that the person in the raincoat is suspicious. However, that doesn't mean that he was injured. I don't suppose you have proof? Clearly, my left arm is injured, but I can still use my right arm. When it was raining, I used an umbrella. I have no need for a raincoat. You didn't wear a raincoat? That's your claim? Yes, not everyone uses a raincoat for protection against the rain. I'm an umbrella person, after all. Moment! Halt, stopp! Du gehörst zur Umbrella? Du kennst meinen Opa Wesker?
I'm definitely a raincoat person. Umbrellas will hinder your movement. Well, I don't use raincoats or umbrellas. Come rain or snow, all I need is my Trusty Parker.
This wasn't what I wanted to talk about. I hope you understand. I am not the assassin. Unfortunately, leaving a testimony unexamined goes against my principles. How troublesome. I'm but a simple ice cream salesman. Oops! Please excuse me. In a panic earlier, my wound seems to have reopened.
Aha!
What war that? There's no mistaking that the owner of this raincoat is the assassin. Furthermore, the owner has an injured left arm. Mr. Doe, I shall reveal your true colors of all to see.
Gut. Fangen wir an mit dem allerersten Grenzverhör.
Mr. Doe's testimony. Mr. No. That doesn't mean that he was injured. Moment. Raincoat is suspicious. Der ist verdächtig. That doesn't mean that he was injured. Das heißt nicht, dass er verletzt ist.
Ob wir einen Beweis haben?
Natürlich. Gerade gefunden. Mr. Doe, you seem to be a very cautious person. However, today seems to be different. Because you left this behind. You must be mistaken. That does not belong to me. Or perhaps you have evidence that proves otherwise? Mr. Doe, is your injury alright? The wound seems to have opened. Indeed, it is quite troublesome. Yes, I'm sure it is. You have my deepest sympathies. After all, you would have escaped had your wounds not opened up. What do you mean? There's no mistaking that the one who wore this raincoat was injured. And I can prove that person was you. With this.
Sein Eis schwitzt! What the fuck?
On the inside of this raincoat, there's a small blood stain. It's the blood of the assassin.
Was ist das bitte schon für ein cooles Eis? Auch will!
Attacking the president is a serious crime, Kerl! You'll cause an international incident! No matter how long you keep silent, your true nature will soon come to light. A blood test will settle this. The blood from the raincoat, and the blood from your bandaged arm. I have all the evidence I need. Why don't you just admit it? You're the assassin who attacked the president! I am not the assassin. You don't know when to give up. If this was a game of chess, you would have been checkmated a long time ago. Admit your defeat gracefully! He seems completely unfazed. I suppose I have no choice. I'll admit it. Indeed, the raincoat is mine. He confessed, sir! Arrest him! Arrest him! However, that does not mean I shoot the president. What's that, pal? Prosecutor Edgeworth, all you have proven is that I wore the raincoat. What sort of crime is that? Er gibt nicht auf. Na gut, weiter. Ich kann das Ganze noch weiterführen. I am no assassin. I'm just a simple ice cream salesman. All I did was put on a raincoat and listen to the president's speech. It surprised me to see the bodyguards taking action just before the gunshot rang out. Everyone in the audience immediately tried to escape, creating a state of panic. Are you satisfied this time?
His story is getting fishier by the minute. He's really suspicious. Glaring at me won't help. We've got evidence. Here, look at this guy in the red raincoat. That's gotta be the assassin.
I see. That is certainly not me.
What?
Prosecutor Edgeworth, please consider this carefully. Was I really the only one who wore a red raincoat? Whether he was or not, the person in the photo can only be Mr. Doe. But why? This man's self-confidence and intensity. Na gut.
Kratz mal her.
Mr. Doe's Testimony Part 2. Na gut. Okay. Moment, was? Moment, was? So the bodyguards reacted before the gunshot went off. Yes, the bodyguards moved first. Woher wussten sie das? Ah, haben sie den Laserpointer gesehen oder was? Leute, die denken! Ah! The one on the left side of the stage, in particular. You saw it all quite clearly. I have good eyesight. The names are written on the upper left of the security plan. The bodyguard on the left side would be Mr. Rook. That is correct. Ah, Mr. Ethan Rook, I believe. Perhaps you noticed the light from the laser pointer. That man is no ordinary individual. From their actions, I don't believe that the bodyguards were amateurs. This man isn't an ordinary individual either. Please add that statement to your testimony. As you wish. The man on the left side of the stage was exceptionally quick. Mr. Ethan Rook, as I recall. Lass doch mal erstmal abchecken. Auf der linken Seite, ja? Rook takes Knightley's place. Also auf der linken Seite, das stimmt schon mal. Aber... Shows the bodyguards' positions. Top secret. Top secret? Das heißt, niemand weiß jetzt so genau... Wahrscheinlich wissen sie auch nicht die Namen von denen. Woher weiß er das? It seems you aren't just a simple ice cream salesman after all. You think too highly of me, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Why would a simple ice cream salesman know the name of the president's bodyguard? The name of the bodyguard? Surely you jest. Didn't you say their names just a moment ago? Mr. Knightley and Mr. Rook, correct? Ja, schön! Aber du hast diesen Rook auch mit seinem Vornamen angesprochen. Sonst wusste ich jetzt auch nicht, dass er Ethan heißt. This is a diagram of the security plans. We learned their names from this. However, please look. Only their surnames are written here. You distinctly said Ethan Rook. How did you know his full name when he did not? That's pretty good, sir! Why do you know his name? Explain yourself! That was merely a slip of the tongue.
It's true! This guy's the assassin!
Young lady, you're being a little hasty. The reason I knew his name is quite simple.
What?
I'm an acquaintance of Mr. Rook's.
What?
He and I have a bit of a connection. His is a name that I will never forget. Mr. Edgeworth, he's just telling a big fat lie! This is not a lie. I'm just a simple ice cream salesman. And an acquaintance of Ethan Brooks. In that case, let's just ask Brooks himself about this. Whether or not he's acquainted with this dubious ice cream salesman. As you wish. However, that may prove difficult now. He's currently busy with the president's security, after all. Besides, even if I'm not an acquaintance of Mr. Brooks, does that prove that I fired the gun? If you aren't the assassin, then why did you remove your raincoat? It was a little hot, and the rain had stopped. I wanted to air out the wound. Is there a problem with that? Ugh, I just can't seem to corner him. Das ist nicht so gut.
Der Kerl ist gut!
Na gut. Dann sollen wir es erstmal gewesen. Sollen wir es heute erledigt haben. Egal ob positiv oder negativ. Bewertung immer gern gesehen. Das war's von meiner Seite. Wir sehen uns das nächste Mal wieder. Es wird spannend. Sehr geil.